There are two types of people in the world. There are those who, when they pass on, you'd say they came, they saw, and they shone. And there are those who, when they pass on, if you're being honest, you'd say they came, they saw, they could have shone, but now they're gone. What differentiates these two people? What differentiates these two categories of people is that someone does too much and someone doesn't. Hi, I'm Oluwatumilara Johnson, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel of Light and Laughter. On this channel, I'm all about inspiring you to live and create your best life, and that is on period. Okay, so today we're going to talk about, first of all, let me apologize in case you can hear any background noises. They are actually working on a building very next to mine, so I'm sorry about that. So today we're talking about getting out of a mediocre lifestyle. We're talking about having a life or living a life that you're proud of. Living a life that is impactful, living a life that when you're long gone, it outlives you. We're talking about living a life that the people around you are proud of you for, a life that people around you are proud of for you. Living a life where at the end of it all, you can say, oh my God, I did this shit. Like, I did this shit, and that is on period. We're living in a world where a lot of people are tired. People are just exhausted from trying to get by, trying to get onto the next day and feed all the people that they have to feed and just, take care of all of their responsibilities. People are just trying to get to the next day so that they can get to the last day. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm just trying to do everything I got to do until I don't got to do no more. So it's very annoying when somebody comes and tells you, get out of a mediocre lifestyle. The life you're living is so mediocre. And you're like, okay, first of all, I'm working 5 jobs, trying to feed like 18 mouths. And these jobs that I'm working is barely even enough. And you have the right, you have the freaking right to tell me that I'm living a mediocre life when I'm just trying to make ends meet and get by. Like, who the freak do you think you are? And it's very, very understandable because I'm just trying to survive. The job that I'm working, or this so-called mediocre lifestyle is what is feeding me. So what gives you the right? Okay? Survival is the very first nature of all animals, and that's the curse, because as human beings, we're animals too, higher animals they say, and survival is our very first instinct as well. But what differentiates us from other animals is our zeal to want to live a life that outlives us. Is us wanting to have an impact, leave our footprints. Is us wanting to do more than just eat and sleep and wake up and, just be alive and make sure that our physical body is taken care of. That's what differentiates us from other animals. It's the reason why we have kids. We want to leave our legacy in kids. We want to leave our legacy in our friendships. We want to impact people and have people impact us. It's why we take pictures, and keep memories and just have something that makes us feel like we have a reason to live. More than just the innate nature of man to live. We also need a reason to live that goes beyond just us living. It's why we have goals and we aspire to things and we have dreams and stuff like that. It's because as humans, besides just our survival instinct, we also have an instinct that expects us to thrive, that expects us to impact. It's why we make art, make music, make movies. It's why we do more than just living. Does that make any sense? But most humans are stuck in their animalistic nature. Most humans are stuck and confined to the first instinct of survival. And I'm here to tell you today that it is your right. It is your destiny. It is your lifestyle. It is your blueprint to do more than just survive. You have every right to do more than just survive. You have every right to thrive. It is in your race. It is in your blueprint. It's in your DNA. It is part of your instinct. It's not just your instinct to survive. It's also your instinct to thrive. But if you're trapped into a system that tells you or allows you only survival, you're trapped into a system that makes you think that thriving is a luxury that you cannot afford, and you have successfully been brainwashed. You have successfully lost yourself. You have successfully been confined into the animalistic nature of all humans. Into your first instinct, your first nature. You've successfully been told to discard your second nature, the nature that allows you to thrive. The nature that tells you that you're more than just the normal, average animal. Thriving is not a luxury. It's your nature. It's your birthright, it's your destiny, it's in your DNA. Survival is just stage 1 of your many-tiered level of enlightenment. It's just stage 1. You have so many stages and so many layers to you. So if somebody has told you that layer 1 or level 1 is where you're supposed to stay at, then you've successfully been brainwashed. You've successfully been boxed. So when I tell you to get out of a mediocre system, I'm telling you to get out of what you're not. I'm telling you to step out of the box. I'm telling you to leave level 1 and go on to level 2. I'm telling you to stop taking orders. I'm telling you to stop sitting when they say sit, stand when they say stand. I'm telling you to stop eating from the scraps that you have been given. If you're giving so little, if you're being given so little, it means that someone is stealing from you. And if you're allowing yourself to be given little, it means you're stealing from yourself. You deserve so much more. You deserve so much more. So yes, you have every right to be angry when I tell you to get out of a mediocre lifestyle. It's because I'm challenging you. I'm challenging everything that you've known, everything that you've been taught. I'm telling you to get out of the box that you see as your own. Yes, it goes that deep. You were created to do too much. It's human nature. You don't see animals making cars. You don't see animals making phones. They don't need it. They're just trying to survive. They're not trying to be on social media. Animals don't make aeroplanes. You don't see any animal inventing or creating anything because it's not part of their nature. But it's the nature of human beings. It's the nature of the human race. It's humans who have created all these things. It's the nature of human race to create, to do too much. That's where I got the title of this video from. It's the nature of human race to do, because let's be honest, quite frankly, all of this is quite too much. What is all this? What is all this about? But it's the nature of human beings to do too much, to go beyond what we know. It's why we keep evolving and we keep changing. It's just our nature. So I don't know, evidence is showing you, evidence, the current world is evidence that human nature is to do more than just survive. But of course they don't want you to know that. It's why a lot of us don't want to be here. A lot of us don't even feel like this place is designed for us. It's like you come into the world with a basketball and then you step in and everybody's playing football and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this basketball in my hand? I thought my game was to play basketball, but everybody's playing football, so what's it gonna be? But then at the end of the game, because you've stayed quite a while, you see that everybody actually goes back home and, play their own game. For some people, it's tennis. For some people, it's basketball, just like you. But nobody talks about it. Everybody is why you go back after that 9 to 5 to go and write your art, to go and paint that picture, to go and do something creative, do something that you truly want to do. Play your own game. And that's for the people whose spirits have not been broken, because for some people, they've just locked up their entire game somewhere, just somewhere. They forgot. A lot of people have trained themselves to forget that they actually brought something else into the world other than what they're seeing right now. So yes, they might pretend like they fit in, but they don't. The world is like, this world is not designed for me, but I'm going to do what I got to do. It's why I always clamor for a mindset change. If you can begin to tell yourself that I was made for more, my blueprint tells me that there's more to me than just survival. It's like you're carving a hole in that box so you can see through. You can see what's going on outside of the box that you've been confined to. And eventually you're going to want to step out of the box because you've seen so little, but now you want to see more. That's what mindset change does for you. You're eventually going to want to break out of the box. You're eventually going to want to break down the box so you can see even more. You can experience all that you've been seeing and more. Do too much, People are going to tell you, because everybody has been brainwashed. A lot of people have been brainwashed. Everybody's going to tell you that you're doing too much. What do you mean? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are trying to get out of this rat race that we're all in? My message to you is to step out. Show up and show out. Let the world know that you're created to invent. You're created to create. You're created to do more than just live in a box. Yeah. This is one video, right? Please share this with somebody. Don't hurt this message, okay? Share it with somebody. Give this video a thumbs up, because that way YouTube puts my video out there and more people get to see it. We get to spread this news, okay? Hit subscribe button, because even more better contents are coming up soon. I post every Thursday, and until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and laughter. Peace.